Okay, I'm Phil Wild. This is the Tsense. Just a really quick overview of what it does and how easy it is to set up. Okay, this is the standard display. If you press any one of these parameters, you get a 7-day chart of the data logged points. This has only just been powered up, so it hasn't got any history. And then you've got, by each day, you can go in and interrogate each day. So back out of there. Same thing with the temperature. You can get a chart of when it was and go into each day and see what the levels were. You have a button there where you can use for turning on a relay to turn on an external fan. You might be able to hear that clicking in and out. And this setting can be used to adjust temperature up and down in any given room. And that output comes out on output 3. I won't get too complicated with it at the moment. We have 2 levels of security on this device. The first one is quite a soft level where people can change the limits that the parameters change colour. Temperature, you can do the same thing. And humidity, although it's not displayed on the front, it's still measured on this unit, and we can use it to derive outputs if we need to. The screen can be changed to give things like an inverted background, so that you're black rather than white. You can make it so that after a certain time the screen goes blank to save energy. And if we go back to screen and change it back to normal, that then goes white. But then we've got another level of security. So if we press settings again, you can then get into the more complex stuff that you wouldn't want teachers, etc., getting into. So output 1 is CO2 at the moment. That can be associated with any output. Output 2 is temperature. We can drive down into that. And you can see the chart as that corresponds to a 0 to 10 volts output. The relay is at the moment associated with channel 6, which is that push button area just there. You could associate it with any output if you wanted to, any parameter. So if you wanted to actuate it with CO2, you can at levels that you determine, or temperature, or whichever. It can be a momentary relay, or it can be on for given times, and those timers can be set on there. Without going into too much detail, you can get a feel for how complex this is, but how user-friendly as a front end for teachers to play with. It puts a bit of control back into the teacher's hands, which, from the feedback we've received, or I've received over the last few years, that's kind of what people wanted. Okay, thanks.